Hi friends, Krista here. Thanks for stopping by Books and Jams. It is Friday evening and I realized today that I'm supposed to be vlogging this weekend and I wasn't going to. I was just gonna skip. But I'm like, you know what? It's all about sharing my life, and my real life right now is that I'm still sick. I still have a cold. It's not that bad. I've been taking COVID tests. It's just a cold and I'm just really congested. So I sound wackadoo, but I'm like, you know what? This is real life. I'm still going to share my real life with you. So here I am, Friday evening at almost 10 o'clock. I'm going to go to bed soon, but I'm going to start a new Christmas book first. I did just tonight finish, finally, Juliet's Answer by Glenn Dixon. This was a nonfiction November book that I have been wanting to read for quite a few years now, and I finally read it, and I really enjoyed it. And I finished that, and I finished another nonfiction today, The Other Wes Moore, which was one of my patron picks. So I'm like, you know what? I need a Christmassy book now. I'm probably going to start one on audio this weekend as well. But I just recently got a book box from, I think it's called the Book Brigade. She's a local person to me who does a subscription box, and I'm not subscribing to her boxes, but I did pick up her Christmas box, and in it was this Susan Mallory, The Christmas Wedding Guest. So I'm going to start this tonight, just probably for a half hour or so before I go to bed. We were hoping today that Jordan was going to come home. He was talking to the doctors and people in the hospital most of the day that potentially he could come home, but he failed his walking test with physical therapy. He wasn't able to walk at all, and that is a safety issue, and they can't really send him home not able to walk. My house is not really conducive for a wheelchair, and it's really just getting him from the car up to the house. There's 4 steps and he can't do stairs. So I was in the hospital with him for a couple hours this afternoon, just kind of hanging out and trying to figure out if coming home would be an option for today, and it doesn't look like that's the case. Well, it's not the case. It's 10 p.m. He's not home. So possibly tomorrow, but the other issue is his pain meds. There's just all these things. So Jordan is still in the hospital, sadly. Hopefully this weekend. I don't know. They're not always very good about getting stuff done over the weekends. Probably not until Monday or so, but regardless, I'll be ready, ready to go whenever he is. As far as activities go, I need to look up and see what's going on tomorrow. I have a lot of things on my to-do list. I am on the worship team on Sunday, but I think I'm just playing, not singing, which is very appropriate for right now since I would not be able to sing by Sunday anyway, but I can play the keys. So I'll be playing, so I have to practice tomorrow, and I'm going to get a stretch at the massage place. I almost wish that I had signed up for a massage and not a stretch this time around, but the stretching is good too. I need that. So that's tomorrow afternoon, but I may go do something Christmassy, or I might just not. I might just try to rest a little more and get stuff done around the house because I still feel like garbage. Not really. I know there are people who have it a lot worse. I just am very congested. So Mucinex is my friend. And I'm debating trying the neti pot. I do have one of those things where you like pour it into your nose, but I've not ever tried it. So we'll see. Maybe I'll get brave. That will not go on video. All right, I'm going to read a little bit and then I need to hit the hay, but only one little clip for Friday. Sorry that I didn't film anything else today, but nothing else really was going on. So I will check in tomorrow. Friends, happy Saturday. I am at a church, some United Methodist Church holiday craft bazaar. I decided this morning to ignore my to-do list and instead do a couple holiday things so that this vlog was not super boring. So I'm at this church holiday bazaar. We're going to go see what they have. I'm hoping they have hot cocoa because that just sounds really lovely to me, and maybe something sweet like a donut or something because I have not had breakfast. It's 10 o'clock. I love how my hair looks today. I used the Revlon brush blow dry thing and it worked so good. And I think this is the easiest way to style this new short hairdo. So I'm really excited about that. And that lady almost just hit my car as she was turning around, but she did great. Yeah, let's go holiday shopping. See what we can find. It was hard to film in there, but I did get a pair of snowflake earrings. They're really pretty, just silver snowflake earrings. And then I got a bunch of these homemade goat's milk, or some of them are olive oil soaps. I have no sense of smell right now because of this cold and this congestion, but most of those are going to be for my mom for Christmas. So Merry Christmas, Mom, if you're watching. She doesn't normally watch all my videos. Some of them she does though, so sorry for that spoiler, Mom. All right, first one down, second one to go. They had no cocoa in there, or they had a snack, but it was like snack bags of chips and stuff, and then sausage, biscuits, and gravy, and I was not really gonna sit down and eat biscuits and gravy, so although that sounds really good, I'm not gonna have that right now. So I'm gonna go head over to the next one, see what we can find. Well, that second one was a bit of a dud for me. Although that lady selling the book wreaths, those were really cool. I just didn't want to buy any. Yeah, now I have just a little bit of time. I need to find a post office so I can go mail. I have 3 Pango book orders to put in the mail, and maybe find something to eat because I haven't eaten anything yet today. So that's the plan. Bummer that was not the greatest, but it's always cute to just see what people are making. People are very creative and stuff, and I wish them well, but I did not find anything that I needed to buy at that one. I was looking for Christmassy things for my bookshelves and or gifts for my mom. Those are the 2 things I'm kind of on the hunt for. So I did get some soaps. That was a success to get some soaps for Mom. And I got some earrings for myself, which are always fun to look at. Not the greatest outing this morning, but it was fun to get out, get some fresh air. Now I need to go get stuff done and go to my appointment, find some food. Time for a stretch session. I'm sitting in a little waiting area, ready to go get stretched out. I can't wait. I wish it was a massage. I wish I had rescheduled and made it a massage instead of a stretch, but that's okay. Jordan just texted me and said he's probably coming home today, so that's exciting. It's gonna be a good day. Jordan's coming home. He's not gonna want to be on camera, but there he is in a wheelchair in the car. They brought him home. Yay. Hello. It is now, what time is it? 7:30 p.m. and I have been kind of just relaxing this afternoon. Jordan is home. Yay. I'm about to practice my songs for tomorrow. They're hard. I was listening to them earlier. I haven't sat down on the keyboard yet, but I'm about to do that now. Thankfully, I don't have to sing because this is not going to happen. Singing is not going to happen tonight at all. I've got it figured out so that I can listen to it while I play, so that will help me to learn it better. I need to put some stuff away that's on my bed. It's a mess in here, and I'm going to read a little bit tonight. I did not end up reading very much of any Christmas books last night. I started the Susan Mallory one, didn't get drawn in by the first chapter, so I read the first chapter of another one, and then I read a first chapter of another one. So I read the first chapter of a couple books. I have been listening to Christmas in Silver Springs today a little bit on audio, but I haven't really done much reading. I've just been kind of watching TV and answering some comments, and I had to do some church scheduling stuff that I needed to get done. It's been a pretty chill day today after all. And yet also not very productive. So not my favorite Saturday, but it's only 7:30. I should be able to get some reading time in before the end of the day. I have to finish laundry, and yeah, hopefully the evening can be much more productive than the afternoon. But Jordan's home, so yay for that. Hello, it is Sunday morning. I'm about to head into church and get the kids' stuff set up before worship practice. I keep going back and forth on if this vlog is even going to go up because I haven't filmed very much and I feel like garbage still. So we'll see, but until I decide, I'm going to keep filming clips, I suppose. I did finish a book last night, Christmas in Silver Springs. It's about a woman whose rock star husband just asked for a divorce, so she takes her 2 kids to her sister's house in this small town somewhere and connects with Tobias, who is an ex-con because of something that he did when he was a teenager, and they have a whirlwind romance. It was definitely spicier than I was expecting. There was like 3 scenes, I think, that I had to like boop, 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 skip ahead. And the language wasn't great. So it wasn't my favorite as far as Christmas stories goes, but the storyline itself was sweet. So I did like that about this girl realizing how her ex-husband kind of didn't treat her the way that she deserved. And now this new guy is blah, blah, blah. It was sweet. It was not super Christmassy. It just happened to happen. It happened to take place around Christmas time, but you could have taken the same story and put it at any time of year. There wasn't really anything in it that was particularly Christmassy. So I didn't love it, but it was a nice audio to listen to last night. I didn't have the urge to pick up a physical book, so I just listened to that on audio and finished it around midnight. I stayed up to finish it. So I'm done with an audiobook. I need to pick a different audiobook today. And I will pick up another Christmas book later, and hopefully it will be a little bit more Christmassy and a little less steamy. So that's the plan for this afternoon. My church is I have church right now, and then after church we're having a Christmas party at church. So I set Jordan up at home with snacks and cheese and crackers and things that he's kind of sleeping right now. So I didn't want to make him anything that was hot that wouldn't taste good later. So I have like apple and oranges, carrots, like all kinds of snacks in there for him so that when he does get up and want something to eat, he's got stuff there because he can't really get around very easily. He can a little bit, but not easily. So have him all set up so that I can be gone for quite a few hours now. I am a little sore from my stretch that I had yesterday. It's always so good to have an assisted stretch because she helps me to get deeper into stretches than I do when I'm just on my own. But today, my right arm is so sore. It's so tender. I think we overdid it on my arms yesterday, in particular, my right arm, which stinks. So that's a bummer. It just feels uncomfortable. It's not fun. Like I pulled a muscle or something. Probably did by stretching. But I already scheduled next month, and I'm definitely doing a massage next month. I'm actually going to do a half-hour stretch and then an hour massage. It's going to be awesome. So I'm doing that next month. A little treat myself thing that I've done for a few months here. But yeah, time for me to head into church, get the kids' stuff set up, and then head up to worship practice. I will try. I didn't record very much of me practicing last night. I was practicing for an hour or more. It was really tough. I don't know if it's my headspace right now or these songs are just difficult. Christmas carols in general are a little harder on the keys because there's a lot of chord changes. A lot of old hymns are that way too, just more difficult. We don't sing a lot of those. But these in particular, the keys that they chose and the keys part in the songs is just a little trickier than normal. But I will do what I can. I'm also just not a professional. Like, I enjoy playing the piano and I'm decent, but I'm not great. Like, one of the songs in particular is really jazzy. So it has all these seventh chords. I don't know if any of you are musical, you'll know, like, it has all these sevenths in the chords, but they're just supposed to be like moving notes to make it sound jazzy. And I cannot wrap my mind around it. I'm much more simplistic in my chord playing abilities. So we'll do what I can. I will do what I can, and I'm sure it'll be fine. They'll just lower me in the mix if needed. If I'm not great. That's okay. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. I just had a little nap, a little Sunday afternoon nap. And now I'm going to get ready to read. But first, I'm going to do a 15-minute sprint in my room and see if I can clean some of this stuff. It's mostly just clothes that need to get put away. And there's all kinds of stuff. Like, yeah, it just needs to get cleaned up. So I'm going to do a little cleaning sprint. And then I will let you know what book I decide to sit down and read. And I need to check on Jordan, see if he needs some food. But man, do I just want to lay down and sleep all afternoon. That sounds lovely. I might end up sleeping in my chair in a bit. But first, a cleaning sprint. All right. I just, instead of watching a show or starting to read, I just filmed 2 videos. So I filmed anticipated reads for January through March, and I filmed a shelf spotlight of all of my short story collections. And now I'm ready to sit down and read. I've already changed into pajama pants. Now I need to go put on a t-shirt because I'm kind of hot in here and I'd rather just cuddle in a blanket. I'm probably going to actually go sit out by the tree to read. I had started this the other day, but I haven't picked it up. I'm going to dive into Frostheart a little bit. I feel like a middle grade, it's going to fit my mood right now. After talking so much, I feel like I'm done in again. I'm like a little bit exhausted. So I'm going to read for a little bit. I will probably end up watching a Christmas movie at some point this evening, but I am proud of myself for cleaning in my room for a little bit, and I'm proud of myself for getting 2 videos filmed. And I decided I am going to share this video. So I have to edit tonight as well. Hopefully somebody's doing sprints later. That would be nice. But I might just put a fireplace on my TV out in the other room, and like on Netflix, like one of those, ambient room fireplaces, and just sit and read by the tree. Might make some cocoa. Maybe I'll wait till later to have cocoa, but it's possible I'll fall asleep as well. But let's go read. All right, I'm all settled in, ready to do some reading. I got a fireplace on the TV. I'm sitting next to my tree. I did decide to make a cup of cocoa, and I put a candy cane in it because yum. And I just got this in the mail, Once Upon a Book Club Advent Edition. I'm really excited to start that on the 12th because it's the 12 days of Christmas. So it's like 12 days. So I'm going to start that. I know the 12 days of Christmas technically starts at Christmas and goes to January 6th, but I'm going to do this one starting on the 12th. So I'm excited. The box is a little beat up. Hopefully it's okay. Now I'm going to sit and read Frostheart. Yay. Hello friends. I've had a wonderful time tonight reading Frostheart. I'm about 130 pages in and really enjoying it so far. I love little Ash, the main character. He's a sweetheart. And he's a singer, a song weaver. I love that singing has power in this world that's being created. I love that aspect of this book. There is a lot of world building, and I'm still not exactly sure about this world, but I'm enjoying the ride so far. So I read 130 pages of that. I got all caught up on my comments, and now I'm about to start a Christmas movie. So I'm going to go take my dinner dishes into the kitchen, check if Jordan needs anything, and watch a movie and work on editing this vlog as well. So I'm going to call it a night here. So let's chat down in the comments. I think what books I talked about. I finished Juliet's Answers and The Other Westmore on Friday. I finished Christmas in Silver Springs on Saturday. I think all of those I gave 3 stars to. Yeah, Christmas in Silver Springs was too spicy and had a lot of language for my taste and didn't really happen at Christmas. I think I did talk about that. But Frostheart is nice and wintry. It's not Christmassy, but it's wintry. Let's chat down in the comments about anything that you saw in this video or anything else you want to talk about. I always love talking to you in the comments, and I look forward to talking to you in another video very soon. Bye.